it's Destiny, and today we have some very exciting news. Honkai Style just revealed a character that will be releasing in version 4.4, and real quick before we get into today's video, you may be thinking about purchasing Oneric shards, and I wanted to mention Aniba. I have been using Aniba now for a couple of months, and Aniba is in 100% compliance with Hoyoverse's policies, and is a safe way to get more pulls, and there's also cash back. All you have to do is type in your UID, pick the pack you'd like to purchase, and boom, there we go. And with Aniba's cashback, this can let you get even more pulls. All you have to do is go to your order, claim cashback, and now you can use your cashback to purchase even more Oneric shards. I wanted to say thank you to Aniba for sponsoring today's video, and now let's carry on. For version 4.4, the very first character shown off will be a new Himeko. I am super excited for this since I have been waiting for the day that they have a new Himeko, as I've noticed that, for example, we've gotten multiple Dawn Hung, we've gotten multiple March, even of course the Trailblazer, which is to be expected. Finally, we have a new Himeko. Now I'm gonna wait for a new Weld, but I am so excited for a new Himeko. I cannot wait for her release, as even with the current Himeko we have from the standard banner, I always try to use her whenever I can. I have a lot of fun using her in break teams, so I'm very excited to see her here, that we will be getting a very new version of her. And I'm also excited to see if we're going to get more new versions of other characters as well throughout 4.x. But as we can see for 4.4, we will be getting Himeko. And I'd love to know if you're excited for Himeko. I think she looks incredible. She's one of my favorite characters from the standard banner. So this is going to be a very big banner in my opinion for me, especially for my main account. I'll absolutely be pulling her because I love Himeko. And looking at her path, she will be an Erudition character, which we haven't gotten a new Erudition character in quite some time. So I'm very excited to see what they'll end up doing with her kit. Now, for my personal hopes, I would absolutely love if she had any synergy at all with the Herda, as on my main account, the Herda is my main. I love using Herda. So I would love it if Himeko also had some type of synergy with her, but if not, then I can definitely see Himeko being her own new main DPS option that you can consider picking up. Not too sure what the synergies would be when it comes to the supports in that case. We would more so have to wait and see once we get some information on her kit. But either way, it's looking to be as though we'll have another DPS option coming up in 4.4. And there is of course the possibility that we may get more character banners in 4.4 as well. So while Himeko may be the first one here, we may end up getting even more characters. And when it comes to the upcoming banners, from what we do know so far, in 4.3 we will be getting the new Blade, which Blade will be a Fire Nihility character, and I'm really excited for Blade to come out as well, especially in the case of my Acheron. So Blade coming in 4.3 will be an important character depending on which characters you have on your account. If you play Acheron, for example, or of course if you just really like Blade as a character, then he will be our option in 4.3 alongside the reruns. And for potential reruns, let's say that they did rerun a character like Yao Guang. For those that did pull Evanescia or Silverwolf, Yao Guang would end up being a priority character in that case to consider picking up. And we don't really know what the rest of the reruns will be. I have seen some say that they believe maybe it'll be Cyrene, as we've gotten a rerun for Casterus, a rerun for Evernight. So maybe Cyrene might be the next rerun, as it has been a couple of patches since her release. So we'll have to wait and see regarding that. But when it comes to just the new characters overall in 4.3, we'll have Blade, 4.4 Himeko. Maybe we'll also have some more banners in 4.4 as well. And I am just really excited to see what they're going to end up doing with Himeko's kit, if she'll revolve around her skill, her ultimate. Me personally though, I know for a fact I'm definitely going to be pulling her. She just looks so freaking cool. I'm also really curious to see if Blade and Himeko are gonna have any synergy at all. We'll kind of have to just wait and see regarding that, but in the case of Blade, I will be talking about him much more in the upcoming days, as we will be getting the 4.3 live stream very soon. So we'll be able to find out more information officially about Blade's kit, and I'll be able to go over all of that with you all, give my personal opinions on his kit and potential synergies as well. And when it comes to Himeko here, she's definitely the character I am like most excited for right now. I'm just waiting for more information on her at this point because she just looks awesome, and I've been waiting for this day day. I was like, where is Himeko? We need a new Himeko, please. And she is finally here. It'd be cool if we also got a new welt, and it would also be nice if more standard characters got Nova Flared, which, speaking of the Nova Flares, I'm really curious what our next batch will be, and if we'll actually get that batch in, let's say, 4.4 or 4.5, as we did get new Nova Flares in 4.0, and we got new Nova Flares in 4.2. So it does make me wonder if Nova Flares are going to be a more common occurrence based on this, or if Nova Flares are just going to kind of be random as to when we get them and when we don't get them. But I'd love to know, which characters would you personally want to get a Nova Flare out of all the characters that are available? For me, I would definitely love Nova Flares for more standard characters, allow them to have more shine in the current endgame modes. A Yanqing Nova Flare would be great, Bailu Nova Flare, Himeko Nova Flare, Bronya, Clara. Just Nova Flaring more of the standard characters would be awesome, and since they did it with Welt, it shows that they are willing to Nova Flare the standard characters. So hopefully we see more of that, as whenever people lose their 50-50, it's like, well, and I really got a character I may not really end up using at all. But with the Nova Flare, this can allow you to have more reason to potentially use that character on your account. For example, in the case of Welt, I've seen a lot of people start using Welt thanks to his Nova Flares, especially for those that were able to get Welt over time, or rather Welt copies, and just getting E4 and stuff like that. So that's really exciting to see, and I cannot wait to see just what the next Nova Flare batch will be, more information about 4.4, and honestly, I think I've yapped enough. I just wanted to yap today with you all and just talk about potential Nova Flare, just how excited I am, and yeah, that'll be all honestly for today's video. I'd love to know if you are excited for Himeko, if you are going to be pulling for her, or if you're a little bit on the fence, if you're thinking, maybe I want to wait until I see more of her kits, or if maybe you're like me and you're like, I'm going to pull no matter what. Like, I love Himeko, so I am pulling her no matter what. And yeah, I would just love to know all of your thoughts, or if you're also excited for Blade. I know a lot of people are also very excited for Blade as well, but yeah, I just love to know what you all think. That'll be all though for today's video. If you did enjoy, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support today's video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.